I tell you what, we've been playing these last 2 tracks on this album like non-stop. Here we go. 3rd track on this album, You Shook Me. Now this is a track that's originally done by legendary blues artist Muddy Waters. Still have yet to get into Muddy Waters. That will be done in the future because I need to know more about legendary blues artists like Muddy Waters, Fats Domino, Chuck Berry, Little Richard. I mean, these are all legendary blues artists that a lot of rock bands at this time looked up to and, you know, just kind of didn't get as popular, unfortunately.
Which is like the origin of rock, right?
Yeah. Willie Dixon wrote the lyrics and Earl Hooker provided the instrumental backing. Apparently Muddy Waters had an EP back then that Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page were obsessed with. It was a favorite of theirs. And Jeff Beck has his own recording that he recorded a year before this Led Zeppelin version, which included John Paul Jones in his version. Obviously also did the Led Zeppelin version. However, the Led Zeppelin version is even longer than both Jeff Beck and Muddy Waters versions. Jimmy Page was a fan of Earl Hooker's slide guitar moments in this track, and he did the same and stretched them out using liberal amounts of guitar effects. Robert Plant uses Willie Dixon's opening verses, but also incorporates some of Robert Johnson's Stones in My Passway. I have a bird that whistles and I have a bird that sings. So Robert Plant just loved using other blues artists' lyrics and even combine them sometimes. But since Led Zeppelin dropped their version 9 months after Jeff Beck's, Led Zeppelin was accused of stealing Jeff Beck's idea. Jimmy Page chalks that up to coincidence, citing that him and Beck have similar background and taste, and denied hearing Beck's version. Jimmy Page in 1977 said, "Beck had the same sort of taste in music as I did. That's why you'll find on the early LPs we both did a song like You Shook Me. It was the type of thing we both played in bands. Someone told me he'd already recorded it after we'd already put it down on the first Zeppelin album. I thought, oh dear, it's gonna be identical, but it was nothing like it, fortunately. I just had no idea he'd done it. It was on Truth, but I first heard it when I was in Miami after we recorded our version. It's a classic example of coming from the same area musically, of having similar taste." And then he later added, when John Paul Jones did ours, he didn't say anything about it. He probably didn't know it was the same number because the 2 versions were so different. That is kind of weird. John Paul Jones didn't know anything about this track. Alright, so that's as much context as we can give the personnel. As you should know, Robert playing vocals, but also harmonica, Jimmy Page on guitars, John Paul Jones on, of course, the bass, but also the organ and electric piano.
Hey.
And John Bonham smashing the drums, as always.
Yes.
All right. You Shook Me. Makes you think of AC/DC. You shook me all night long, I'm not going to lie. All right, here we go. Let's dive. Slide guitar? Harmonica?
You know you shook me.
The bass?
Shook me all night long.
Oh!
You know you shook me, baby. You shook me all night long.
Oh!
You shook me so, oh baby, baby, please come home.
Come on, Robert.
I have a bird that whistle,
Vibrato.
Yeah.
and I have bird that sing.
I love that.
I have a bird that whistle, and I have birds that sing.
John Paul Jones!
Whoa.
Woo! This song is so cool.
Yeah.
It's like this slow burn.
Harmonica solo. Almost.
Come on, Jimmy Page.
Ah!
John. Oh my God.
You know you shook me, baby.
You're shaking us with that vibrato.
All night long.
It's so trippy.
I know you
Yeah.
really did, babe. I think you shook me, baby. You
Whoa.
shook me all night long.
Our playing so unpredictable. I have no idea.
Shook me so, oh, baby.
Is that his mating call?
Oh shit, Jimmy
You
Page.
shook me all night long.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Little harmonica at the end. My gosh. Stop the commercial. Good God. Just like jumps into a commercial that fast. So I guess it's a signature thing for them to drop the drums and just have Robert and Jimmy. You know, some guitar and Robert just like exploding. I guess that's a signature thing about Led Zeppelin.
And then the drums come back.
Yeah.
It definitely has an effect. Like
Yeah.
just isolating those two, you know, it's got a dramatic effect, especially when the drums come back in.
It's so crazy. Like, this is 1969. There's no auto-tune.
Right.
This is Robert Plant's raw voice that sounds this gripping. Like, I just really feel Robert Plant's soulfulness. When he's doing these songs, it doesn't feel like this structured feeling. Like, it feels like Robert Plant just going with the flow. I don't know how much of that last bit was just improvised between him and Jimmy.
It's interesting that Robert's using the harmonica and singing because it reminds me of like Ozzy
Yeah,
in Black Sabbath, you know?
yeah. That is weird that we have two legendary rock singers that both know how to use a harmonica.
It's crazy how much influence Led Zeppelin has.
Yeah.
It's insane.
What's also insane is how much power Robert Plant has in his vocals and the vibrato that he uses. He sounds like he's gonna, like, explode.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I could see them having that bad boy reputation. Like, oh no, watch out.
but the song's tempo is so slow and steady. I just imagine, like, a dude with a fedora and, like, a trench coat, like, in a back alley smoking a cigarette or something. I don't know. It just had, like, this cool feeling to it.
Gotta smoke a cigarette to this song.
Yeah. Yeah, this song was like watching smoke rise.
Yeah. I like how he said you shook me and he's shaking us with his vibrato.
So you shook me all night long, just like the AC/DC song. I have a bird that whistles and I have birds that sing. So he took this from legendary blues legend Robert Johnson in his song Stones in My Passway. This is what we said earlier. It was also used by Bob Dylan, and I can tell you that And Your Bird Can Sing is a song by the Beatles. So I'm wondering if they got that from Bob Dylan as well. I know they're big Bob Dylan fans, and Bob Dylan got it from Robert Johnson. And, you know, I would say that, you know, a bird that whistles, a bird that sings, probably a little sexual innuendo.
Knowing Robert Plant.
You shook me. Have a bird that whistles and sings. I mean, come on, bro.
Knowing the song Whole Lot of Love, I'm just...
Yeah. And, you know, thinking about it, I can also see this song being a slow burn because it's, like, one of those songs that, you know, you put on for a specific moment, you know. This is what rock and roll was all about when it first started.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, cool song, cool atmosphere to this song. I'm pretty sure the song's for A Whole Lot of Lovin'.
Yeah.
Another banger, but I heard the next one is gonna kick our ass. It's called Dazed and Confused, so looking forward to that one. You guys stay healthy, stay safe, and don't forget, stay tuned and click, click.